Hi, welcome to Jackie Burns Creations. And to all my great subbies, welcome back. And if you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the second annual He Is Risen collaboration. Us ladies all did it together last year, and we had a great response, so we thought we'd do it again this year. Project number 1. I had this little cutout that I did on the Cricut, and I thought, well, I'm going to use this. So I'm just weeding out the little bits and putting on the transfer tape. And I kind of tapped it with my fingers to get it to be not so sticky. Now, what I did was I got 3 books at Dollar Tree, and in case I want to use them again, I decided, well, I'm going to turn the dust jacket inside out. And I didn't know if I could see the printing on the other side from it, but once I got it down into place, it worked great. And I didn't want to glue them down or anything, because if I want to take it off and paint the spine for some other book project, I can do that. And I did that to all 3 books. Now I had this burlap ribbon that I bought at Thanksgiving at Costco. First time I've broken into it. I like it because it's really nice and thick, and it's wired, and it goes on nicely. So I wrapped it around the books and glued it to itself. And now I'm taking some twine and wrapping it around there. This will help keep the books together. And now I'm going to take my cutouts from the Cricut, and I'm going to put them on the spine of the books. They went on actually really nicely. Maybe because I tapped the transfer tape with my fingers to get it not to be so sticky. And I'm using one of the Dollar Tree weeding tools. It's working really well. And I've said it before in my last few videos. If you noticed, I have no music. I hope that's okay with you. But I got a couple of strikes, and I've never used any music but what's in my iMovie, and it's all supposed to be copyright free. So I just decided I'm not even going to use any of that music. I'll just wing it, and I hope you enjoy it without the music. I know some people do anyway, because they think some of the music's way too loud. It's looking good. Now, the little of, it's so tiny, and I thought, oh, is this going to look silly on there? And it actually looks good. I love this eucalyptus and the lavender that I got from Walmart. I really like it when I can do collaboration with the same ladies that we've done before, because we've really gotten to know each other. And I enjoy talking to them on chat. Okay, I'm going to make a finger bow, so I don't know how many times I wrapped it around, maybe 20, 30, I don't know. Just till I thought it looked nice. Then I cut off another little piece of twine and I tie it in the middle. And then I just kind of fluff it up. Fluffing, one of my favorite things to do. Doesn't that look pretty? Then I thought of one more thing to do. I have a book with old Easter-looking vintage religious pictures in it. And this one fit perfectly. Jesus is the shepherd with the lambs. He's the Lamb of God, but he is our shepherd. I like the visual images of Jesus leading his flock. So I just took my Mod Podge and glued it on there.
Any shipping task with just a few clicks. And since I know a lot of you watch internationally, ShipStation is available in the UK, Canada, and Australia. ShipStation is already trusted with over 100,000 e-commerce sites. And you can even use ShipStation from your phone, which is really convenient if you are on the road a lot like I am. I know there are so many of you who have hesitated launching your own vintage store, and the main feedback that I always hear is
and I ran a little bit of Mod Podge over the words so they would stay on there. Okay, here it is all finished. I think it came out pretty darn nice. Tell me in the comments what you think. And would you think you'd make one? Okay, project number 2. Have a foam wreath from Dollar Tree. And I have 3 crosses from Dollar Tree, 2 are the same, one is different. And a little hot glue down here. Funny what we grab that's close by so we don't get our fingers. And I have painted all the crosses white. I'm just wrapping the foam wreath in some burlap. And it goes on very nicely. Even though you can't see much of it, it still gives it a nice look from the back side. Okay, I glued the two same crosses off to kind of an angle on the sides, and I'm gluing the fancier cross up toward the top so it's a little higher than the other two. And you can realize what this represents. Okay, I took just a little bit of dark wax, brown wax, and I'm just kind of going to do a dry brush around the edges. And then I decided just to do a teeny bit on top too. Didn't make them want to look real dark, but I did want to make them look a little aged. It was a very dry brush. And it took me 3 tries to get the brush I liked. Nope, don't like that brush either. Okay, this brush is good. It's more like a chippy brush, small chippy brush. I think the chippy brushes work better. They're the ones with the really stiff bristles. You see how I'm just aging that a little bit. And did that on both of the side ones. You look at those crosses and you think, wow, what a powerful thing that Christ did for his people. And it's not just at Easter we should remember all year long. Christmas is wonderful and the birth of Christ is wonderful, but Easter is the most important holiday in Christianity. Because if he had not given up his life for us, there would be no reason to celebrate anything. And Easter's not just about candy and the Easter bunny and eggs. It's about Christ. And some of those things were representative of new life, like butterflies and eggs, because new life comes from them, and the new life came from Christ being crucified. But when he was risen, that's when our life began, our new life began. Well, I was going to go just around the outside edge with this brushed gold, but then I decided to paint the whole cross gold. And I found these pussy willows at Dollar Tree the other day, and I thought, oh, these are so darn cute. So I took a little twine and just wrapped them in a bundle to keep them together. I varied on a little bit of different heights. And I glued them down, going off to the sides. Now I'm going to stick a few flowers on there. I didn't have any Easter lilies to put on, but I put some spring-looking flowers on there. And I think that soft green and the bright yellows looked absolutely gorgeous. Then I looked at it and thought, I think it needs something else too. Something decorative. So I looked in my book again. And I found this sweet picture of these little angels. So I'm doing just a fussy cut around the edge. And I am putting some Mod Podge on and gluing it in place. And then hitting it just a little bit on the top too. Okay, there it is, all finished. I'm pleased with it. How about you? Would you hang this up in your house? And I appreciate each and every one of you for coming and watching. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing. And I'm on Facebook and Instagram. And I really hope you come back and visit again. Trying to grow my channel. And if you'd like, you could buy me a coffee or crafts. And God bless every one of you, and have a very happy Easter.